Welcome to another little tale. I hope that it entertains you. Let's go. The young red dragon hatched beneath a cliff that overlooked a wide, empty valley of wind-carved stone. No castles stood there, no villages smoked in the distance, only dry grass, scattered boulders, and the endless blue sky. His scales were bright as new embers, and he believed the world must be full of good things waiting to happen. He called himself Ember. One morning, while practicing small puffs of flame beside a cracked stone archway left behind by some forgotten road, Ember noticed a figure sitting on the rocks. The figure looked like a man at first glance, but his skin was ash-gray, his horns curved backward like old tree branches, and a thin tail flicked lazily against the stone. The demon looked tired. Ember trotted closer, claws clicking on the rock. "Hello," the dragon chirped. The demon didn't look up. "If you're here to slay me, eat me, lecture me, or recruit me for a heroic quest, please schedule it after lunch." "I'm not doing any of those," Ember said. The demon sighed and finally raised his head. His eyes were dull gold, the kind that had watched too many centuries pass. "Then what are you doing?" "Meeting you," Ember said brightly. The demon stared for a long moment. "Well," he said at last, "that's new." The demon's name was Varek. He had chosen the lonely valley because nothing interesting happened there, and nothing interesting meant nothing irritating. Unfortunately, the dragon kept returning. On the second day, Ember landed beside him with a small goat skull he had found. "I brought you a gift," Ember said. "Why?" "Because that's what friends do." "We're not friends." "We could be." Varek rubbed his temples. "You don't even know me." "I know you look lonely." "I look peaceful." "You look lonely." The demon gave the dragon a long, suspicious look. "You're one of those optimists, aren't you?" "Yes." "That explains everything." Days turned into weeks. The valley stayed quiet, but now it held two unlikely companions. Ember would glide along the cliffs, describing every cloud and stone formation, as if they were discoveries. Varek mostly listened, leaning against the ancient archway. One evening the sky burned orange as the sun sank behind distant hills. Ember landed beside him. "Why are you so grumpy?" the dragon asked. "I'm not grumpy." "You sigh every 6 minutes. That's normal breathing." "No, it isn't." Varek crossed his arms. "Fine. I'm cynical." "What's that mean?" "It means I've watched people promise wonderful things and deliver disasters." Ember tilted his head. "But the valley's peaceful." "Because nobody's here to ruin it." The dragon thought about that. "Or," Ember said, "because nobody's here to make it better yet." Varek snorted. "You're exhausting." One afternoon a strong wind rolled through the valley, bending the grass and rattling the stone arch. Ember sat watching the clouds race overhead. "I want to explore the world someday," he said. "Terrible idea," Varek replied. "Why?" "Because the world is full of kings, wars, greedy merchants, and people who will absolutely try to ride you into battle." Ember considered this. "That sounds complicated." "It is. But there are probably good people too." "A few." "Then they might need help." Varek looked at the dragon, studying the bright scales, the eager eyes. "You're serious?" "Yes." The demon leaned back against the warm rock. "You're going to be disappointed a lot." "Maybe," Ember said. "People will lie to you." "Probably. They might even try to hunt you." "Then I'll fly faster." Varek shook his head slowly. "You're impossible." Ember grinned, smoke curling from his nose. "Yet you still talk to me." Winter brushed the valley with frost. One cold morning Ember found Varek sitting quietly on the archway, watching the pale sky. "You're thinking again," the dragon said. "I do that sometimes." "About what?" The demon was silent for a moment. "About the fact that I used to travel everywhere," he said. "Cities, deserts, forests. I stopped because I got tired of watching the same mistakes repeat." Ember climbed onto the rock beside him. "Maybe they repeat because people give up fixing them." Varek glanced sideways. "Is that your heroic philosophy?" "Basically." "And you expect to fix the world?" "No," Ember said cheerfully. "Just small parts of it." The demon studied the dragon again, the way someone might examine a strange new star. You know, he muttered, for a creature that breathes fire, you're ridiculously hopeful. Fire makes light, Ember said. Varric stared out across the quiet valley. After a moment he sighed. Fine. Fine what? I'll travel with you when you leave. Ember's wings lifted in excitement. Really? Someone has to explain why all your plans are terrible. That sounds helpful. It's not meant to be. The wind moved softly through the empty valley. A young dragon full of hope and a tired demon full of doubt sat together on an old stone arch, watching the sky. Neither of them knew exactly where the road would lead. But for the first time in many years, Varric found himself curious to see. Thank you for listening to our little tale. Hopefully it has entertained you. Until next time, be well.